Hello and welcome again to another edition of Teaching with Smartboard, hosted by myself, Scott Miller, and
David Sladke.
We're glad to join you. This may be our last podcast for a little while.
Yep.
Because summer vacation's coming up.
That's right.
So episode 59 is
what to do with Smartboard this summer.
All right.
Yeah, we want to know a little bit about how you're going to spend your time this summer, kind of getting into Smartboard. Some of you have not used it too much, and you want to get more into it. This is a great time to kind of get refreshed and learn a lot.
That's right. That's right. And especially because, if you don't use your Smartboard, it sort of looks at you like, where's the love?
That's right. It asks. It keeps asking you the question. Well, Scott, we have our website here, and we post all our files from all 59 episodes.
That's right.
And, of course, you could go to iTunes and get subscribe to that, Teaching with Smartboard. Love for you to do that.
Yeah. So we're looking at a summer emphasis today.
We are.
That's right.
Yep. And before we go into the rest of the show, we have a couple people that have told us how to update 2.0.
Okay.
And I think we were right on last week with what to do. Basically, is go to the gallery, click on that little wrench. It'll say 1.0, and ours said 1.0. We ended up that we had a problem with our local side and district side.
That's correct.
So we had some administrative issues, but she gave it. Thanks, Denise, for sending that in. And of course, Jim Hollis, our friend from Teachers Love Smartboards.
And again, Dave, that's 2.0 of what particular feature?
Lesson Activity Toolkit.
That's right. Lesson Activity Toolkit, which is we find vital to be using in the classroom.
Oh, it's great. We're going to have a couple more goodies today that,
all right,
that you'll like. And also, our friend from the UK gave us this, and he gives a little explanation of how to do it. Here's the Lesson Activity Toolkit, and you can see it. It's already installed on his, but Peter Adams is his name.
Okay.
All right. Know what that is?
I do know what that is. That would be U.S. Cellular Field.
That's right.
Which used to be the new Comiskey Park, which is right across the street from what was the old Comiskey Park.
Right.
And is there anything really left from old Comiskey Park at all?
Well, I see these little things up
there.
Yeah,
well, that's a sort of a replica of what.
Oh, there's a replica.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, across the street, it's a parking lot, and they have a cement spot where home plate was.
Okay.
And they've redesigned the ballpark some, made it more friendly for the people that come and visit the ballpark, and then especially with the big screen that they've got up there, for showing replays and things like that. And the big thing is basically when certain events happen, fireworks go off when you're at the ballpark.
It's really nice.
It is.
All right. So there's our emails, smiller at naperville203 or dsladke. I got a tweet from Jim Hollis this week about the fix on 2.0.
Okay.
That website, by the way, that Jim Hollis gave is excellent. It's a video website. So if you want to if you're a technology director, give that website out to your staff. That's and that's what I'm doing actually.
Okay. Oh, and I should say, at U.S. Cellular Field, that's where the Chicago White Sox play.
Right.
That's right.
We
probably
forgot to say that.
Oh.
Okay.
That's right.
Always make a goal for yourself.
That's right.
Okay.
And is that so that if you complete it, you can go, goal?
Yeah, sucker goal.
Okay.
And try a bunch of new lesson ideas.
That's
this summer.
Very important to do that. You've got to try it.
You got to try.
You really do.
Yep. And then Lesson Activity Toolkit goodies.
That's right.
Okay. Well, make a goal for yourself to try some type of lesson. Every lesson that you make, we're a high school teacher, so we have different lessons that we teach every day. Elementary, maybe one new lesson every day.
That's right.
Because it's too hard to plan everything all at once.
That's right. That's right.
If you could just do one thing per day during the school year, of course. So what we've done here, we've listed a bunch of our templates that, you know, right here you can see that this is the directions, Scott, right?
Yep, that's right.
And you just get rid of those directions once you've started,
Hmm.
and you edit this stuff, you know, double click and fill in whatever you want. This is actually the one that you pull down and the answer
Reveals
reveals.
itself. That's right.
You know, you got so many of these. We probably won't be able to put them all, go through each one of them,
Hmm.
put these in sentence order. We have some memory game.
That's right.
You know, there's probably, I think there's 20. Ooh, interesting.
Different
Yeah,
ones.
this is matching pairs.
Hmm.
There's probably 20 of them here. I'm just going to skip through a few. Here's matching vocabulary. Here's this. Do you remember this one?
Yes, that's right.
Where we put things on the sides here to match up, and then we mix the order around.
That's
You can
right.
see the directions. Fill in the chart. It's a classic one. Four corner sorting, two corner sorting, our three column sorting.
Yep. And what we're looking at here is it's sort of giving you a head start for things that you can plan and set a goal for yourself for the summer. So you take and you adapt this to what fits for you.
Right, you adapt it.
And it's, maybe it's you set it up and you have different font and background and other things like that that you like to use. But the big thing is using sort of this lesson structure idea in the classroom.
That's right. And you know, in the summer you're a little more relaxed. You have this material. How can I present it? And there's just a few ideas for you to how to do that.
That's right. This one we find is just terrific to use in the classroom, where it really lends itself to drawing knowledge out of students.
Mm-hmm.
So they come up with finding common characteristics for different items and then talking about what that common characteristic is.
Right. One of our favorite.
It is. It really is. And then as far as, again, sorting a lot of things for students and then using that as a gauge of knowing where your students at in the classroom.
Okay. So I wanted to give just a couple suggestions on our lessons, how we present them, because it's important to remember that you know, you show your lesson slides. Sometimes the teacher automatically starts doing things.
Right.
But we want to give time for the partner use and think time.
That's right. That's right. And a lot of it is that dialogue that's created then between students lends itself then into larger discussion in the classroom, helps direct what misconceptions that students may have about different ideas or what direction to take the conversation in a large group setting.
Right. And so we always like to pick at random. So I'm just going to highlight that. Pick a student at random to answer, and then they answer a part of the question. Always justify your work.
That's right.
Pick another person to continue in answering the question. They may change what the first person said.
That's right.
And then whenever a student comes to the board and doesn't know what to do, they can poll the class or have someone come up and help them or tell them what to do.
Sure. Or take a partner up with them.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And then continues till the problem's solved. So kind of our suggestion, we want to get the students justifying their work and in front of the rest of the class instead of it always being us.
That's correct.
Okay, so that's just some ideas. Then, I got a joke for you.
Oh, you do? So let's see. Mr. Invisible and Mrs. Invisible got married. They had a son.
Yeah, they had a son. But he wasn't much to look at.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on to a few things that you could also do this summer.
That's right.
Jim Hollis, we've talked about him already, has a great blog out. It's called Teachers Love Smartboards, and you can see it right there. You could just Google. We love that, and he has some great online training.
Yes, he does. Yes,
for your school to get involved with. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's online. It's at their convenience. take advantage of Jim Hollis and his resources on that. Smartboard Lesson Podcast.
Those are audio podcasts.
Audio podcasts. Joan Badger and Ben Hazard, they have done 150 episodes. Can you believe that?
No, I can't.
I was thinking about that. I was happy with 50, and we're at 59. You wanted 100, so yeah, I can't imagine getting all the way to 150. But they have a new podcast actually. I think they're on maybe number 9 or 10.
Okay.
And it's great as well. It's not so much directed at interactive whiteboards, but interactive whiteboard discussion is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Smartboard Revolution is that Ning.
That's right.
Matt Granger does that one, and so those are some ideas for you for resources this summer. Okay, some goodies.
All right, for the Lesson Activity Toolkit 2.0.
2.0. You know, they have just some examples here, and you could see you got the words written out at the bottom, and you have the categories where they go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and this is all set up for you, easy to edit. I love it. Next one, fill in the blanks.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Just real easy. You got the blanks at the bottom. You got your sentence to make. This one I enjoyed. You know, this kind of gives some structure to where they should put things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen that one before. It's kind of cool. You know, you just, well, where does this one go? Well, we know it's either here, here, or here. So you get, you know, it kind of get to that. And my favorite so far, Scott, is this one right here. It is, have you seen this?
No.
Isn't that cool? Least important, most important. So they're ranking things.
Okay.
They're judging.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that on that scale, what is that?
Bloom's taxonomy.
Bloom's taxonomy. That is a higher order thinking. So, you know, and what's awesome about this is that it's an opinion somewhat, so that they could put different things more important, and students could again justify why they think things are the way they are. And so, you know, that's the way the next slide here is the way it comes up.
Okay.
Before you edit it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna try to goof around with that.
Sure.
And then coming to a close, we have similar idea. Where does this belong in the target? Does it belong in the middle or on the rim? Pretty cool. Of course, the Venn diagram is always good.
Oh, it is very good. Yeah.
Math. We love that.
Yeah, we do. We do love math.
Well, summertime's approaching, Scott.
Yes, it is, Dave.
You got big plans this summer? You and your family?
Well, I know one big thing is my parents have their 50th wedding anniversary this summer.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That'll be great.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
And you've got something coming up pretty soon.
Surgery.
Yeah, but before that, you have
trip.
Big bike trip.
Bike trip. We're going through Wisconsin and Illinois. As always, Scott, it's great to work with you, and we look forward to a little rest and relaxation over the summer.
That's right.
But also working with Smartboard. There's lots of ways that you can do that. Give us an email if you're interested, and I think we'll see you next time. As you notice, maybe we're on Camtasia.
That's right. We decided to try this, see how it works. So we have some work to do over the summer with that.
That's right. Okay, take care, Scott.
Yeah, you too, Dave.
We don't have a time machine.